We watch many anime shows, and in those shows, there are certain characters that we become highly addicted to, whether they are side characters or antagonists. The real reason for this is that they are very manipulative. You might have seen a lot of in-depth analyses and dark psychological videos about these characters, but their manipulation is so brutal that many YouTubers cannot explain it properly. Today, I am going to reveal the secrets of manipulation that have the power to turn even an ordinary person into a manipulator. Disclaimer: this video contains many very negative and dark things. If you have a weak heart or are one of those people who believe that the world can't be bad, you might want to skip this video. The reality of manipulation and dark psychology. When we talk about manipulation and dark psychology, it may sound simple, but it's not. You've probably seen many videos and reels about manipulation, power, and dominance. But those videos only cover small tricks or tips. To be honest, none of you can understand manipulation properly because understanding manipulation requires sacrificing your humanity. Only those who have killed the humanity within themselves and embraced pure evilness can perform manipulation. This is the first rule of dark psychology. Embrace evilness. Let the evil within you come out. Until you let your inner evilness out, you won't be able to understand or use manipulation. Let's say you understand manipulation and know all the tactics that an average person doesn't. But how will you use those tactics? Your emotions and humanity won't let you manipulate others, whether for good or bad. An example of manipulation. Let's understand with an example. Imagine you are in a very bad situation where someone knows your specific weaknesses and is blackmailing you. You are a simple, kind-hearted person who thinks the world can't be bad. The situation is very dangerous. If the blackmailer reveals your secrets, your life could be ruined. But they have some conditions. And if you agree to them, they won't reveal your secrets. What will you do? Will you follow their every order like a fool or beg in front of them? Now let's twist the situation a bit. The same situation, the same person, the same blackmailing, but this time, your personality is psychopathic or Machiavellian. Who will have the solution? An average person who thinks the world can't be bad, or a psychopathic or Machiavellian person who has the strength to hold all the evils? No matter how clever and intelligent a person becomes, they can't win against a monster because a pure monster, an evil person, has all the ways to deal with situations that we can't even think of using. They can understand and use evil without fear. They can destroy the blackmailer anytime or beat them at their own game. The illusion of heroic victory. In many movies and shows, we've seen the villain lose and the kind-hearted hero win. But that's just nonsense. In reality, an evil person achieves everything that a good person can't and ends up living a slave's life. If you look at history, you'll see that every successful person has been evil at some point in their past, whether they are a prime minister or a CEO of a company. Until you bring out your inner evilness, you can't achieve leadership, success, or many things you wanted in your childhood. Achieving evilness. But the question is, how can we achieve evilness? Evilness exists in every person, believe it or not. But it can only be achieved by two personalities, psychopathy and Machiavellianism. Psychopathy is a very dark and brutal personality. People with such personalities enjoy giving pain to others. They become successful but lack self-control, which prevents them from controlling their emotions. On the other hand, Machiavellianism is a perfect personality where a person is only hungry for power and wealth. Such people see others merely as tools and achieve everything that an average person can't in their entire life. The extreme selfish nature of Machiavellians drives their career forward. Their strong desire for power and wealth makes them unique. But what makes Machiavellianism special is self-control, which is lacking in narcissistic and psychopathic personalities. This self-control makes Machiavellianism a perfect personality. This is why the people we call elites, the top 1%, are more likely to be Machiavellian. Examples include Thomas Edison and Mark Zuckerberg, and if we talk about fictional characters, Thomas Shelby, Takayuki Yanagita, and Friend. How to achieve a Machiavellian personality. Now the question is, how can we achieve a Machiavellian personality? No book or Sigma rule can make you Machiavellian, but this doesn't mean you can't achieve it. To be honest, an average person can't achieve a Machiavellian personality unless they have a very dark and traumatic past. Those who have experienced extremely bad situations, such as toxic parents, bullying, or losing their most cherished thing in front of their eyes, can become Machiavellian. Without any sacrifice, no one can achieve anything, whether that sacrifice is of humanity or emotions.